One.
Welcome to North South. My boy North.
I'm your boy Souf.
It is good to be back. Good to be back with my boy. Um, Off the block.
Episode
Let's
2.
jump right into it. So,
Episode 2.
off the block. There's been a lot of stuff happening, man. We're recording this and got a lot of good topics that happened over the past few weeks. We're gonna jump into red card ranking, our first segment. Red card ranking is where we rank egregious things happen in the sport industry. With the lowest tier being a flag on the play, then rising from there with technical, flagrant 1, flagrant 2, and the most egregious, the red card. So our first is our man, Dr. J, Julius Erving, NBA legend, NBA basketball player, one of the greatest to ever do it. Might be, I'm not gonna say my top 10, but maybe my top 20. But
You said top
that's not
12?
important. Top 20. Top 20.
You said top 10?
Yeah. No, I
Okay.
said top 20, not top 10.
Oh, top 20.
But yeah, that's not important though.
Okay.
What is important is his top list. This is
Yes.
egregious. And this is in no particular order. But for his top 10 list of best NBA players of all time, no particular order, he has Jerry West, Oscar Robinson, Elgin Baylor, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Karl Malone, and Tiny Archibald. Now, can I go first on this? Can I rank
Go
this first?
first, man. Go ahead. It seems like this hit your heart.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a red card because I'm biased.
Off real red card.
Just for the fact that there's no LeBron in this at all. No LeBron.
Of course.
No LeBron James, the greatest of all time. He's not on this list. So that's my break for me. But what you think, man? What's your thoughts?
I'll give it. I mean, I guess a flavor one, maybe. I mean, you gotta think about it. You gotta think about his time, his era. Like he's more so focused on people he, played against, played with, or who was, just starting to thrive as he was legit on his way out. So, I mean, I could understand. I mean, I'm sure he, just like everybody, looks at LeBron like you only can go to the finals so many times and lose before people don't respect it anymore that you made it there. So, I mean, it's a
Question.
flagrant one for me, man. It's just that's
Question.
just his. What's up?
Question. How many championships has Julius Erving won?
I genuinely have no motherfucking idea. Let me know. How many did he win?
If I'm not mistaken, it was 1.
One? He got him one?
It was between 1 to 3, but
One to
I'm pretty sure.
You know what? Let me Google that real quick.
Look at it.
Let me Google that real quick. Let's fact check that real quick.
He's just mad because LeBron James is a better small forward than
He's
look at
won
this
3.
list.
He's won 3.
Okay, he's in three. I knew it was
and
one to
4
three. But looking
MVPs.
at this list, the only small forward. Okay, that's like he's top 20 for me, and he's top five small forward. But looking at the list he has, the only small forward he has in here,
Is himself?
I don't know what Tiny Alter. No, he didn't even have himself in his list,
He
but
doesn't
I
have
don't know.
himself in the list?
No, I think he excluded himself just to be fair, I guess. But uh, I only Elgin Baylor in this list. So um you must not like your own position, sir. No, that's a hot take, but I'm just kind of heated because
Dr.
LeBron's
J
on there.
said,
But
do away
still
with
love
it.
Dr. J, one of the greatest ever. Moving on, let's move on to our second uh topic in this segment. We have recent world champion in the men's 100-meter dash, the men's 200-meter dash, and the men's 4x100 relay. All gold. All gold. And speaking of that, he was the first person to win in the 100 and 200 since I think 2007. So as far as the U.S. goes, but Noah Lyles is an American, and you know after winning all of his goals that he most definitely was hyped up, but he got it in front of the press conference and he said that why is the NBA called world champions? And let's get a little bit of context. He was talking about how the NBA is called world champions, but there's not any, I guess, teams from other countries
Mm-hmm.
that are affiliated with the NBA. And he didn't know that the NBA was called world champions. We're called world champions because anybody in the world could play in the NBA. So, but a little bit of more context, Coach Greg Popovich of the San Antonio Spurs kind of alluded to that same comment that Noah Lyles made back in, I think, like 2010. So, what do you give this topic? What ranking would you give this topic?
I'll give it. It's honestly probably gonna have to be.
Remember, they was clowning him. At least some of the NBA players were clowning him on social media. I don't know if you've seen that, but it was kind of
I
funny.
did. I mean, I did. You kind of said, and I feel like my opinion on it is gonna be kind of crazy. Um, A, I'll give it so. Wait, our rankings are flag on the play, flagrant one, flagrant two, and red card. Correct.
Yeah. Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna give it a flag on the play, just simply because I mean, a lot of athletes they're in tune into their own craft, so he probably doesn't pay attention to other sports like that. So that's why I'm giving it a flag on the play. But for me, I feel like, in a sense, the world championship thing, it is kind of relevant because you got to think about it. Even though it's the NBA and um it's played in the United States of America mostly, like 90%. I mean, you got to think about it, the majority of the players, or at least half, if not more, of the league are players from different countries. So, I mean, you're technically like when you look at the Olympics, when they play basketball and you see these other teams, these names like you've heard of on like, oh shit, he plays for this team. Oh, he plays for the Pacers. Oh, he plays for the Heat. Oh, he. Like, I mean, so I mean, it's kind of relevant in my opinion. That's why I'm just gonna give it a flag on the play. Maybe he doesn't, he isn't really, especially basketball. So
Okay. Yeah, I like your intake, and your thoughtfulness,
yeah,
saying that
and just saying, bro.
he
Just
probably,
saying.
I think he's so focused on it because like track and field, one of the more like individual sports, more strenuous
Yeah.
sports to like prepare for, as far as your mind and
Mm-hmm.
your body.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, he's probably more focused on that. I'm gonna give him a tech because like he didn't have to say that. There was no prompt for him saying that. Like it didn't need to be said. And because Pop said it a few years ago. But anyways, congratulations to Noah Lyles, and Shakira Richardson, um, and all the other um, athletes, a part of Team USA this past weekend. I think we're gonna
That's what I'm saying.
get
Ain't we
into
gonna get
that
into that
later,
later?
but
Okay.
yeah, y'all, yeah, my
We supposed to get into that
bad.
later.
David's, hold on, did I pronounce that right?
Pollock, man. Pollock.
Pollock,
Pollock,
Pollock.
man.
That's North. That's
Pull,
my
pull,
northern
pull,
accent.
Pullack. Pullack. What the fuck is it? Pullack.
That's my northern accent.
Pollock, man.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
So explain to me this
Yeah,
situation
man.
briefly, if you will.
This here kind of what are some of the country folk down here say grind my gears when I've seen this bullshit. So there is
I'm dead.
an ESPN YouTube page called ESPN College Football that is ran by ESPN, and the host of the show is Greg McElroy. For those who don't know who Greg McElroy is one of the first quarterbacks to ever win a national championship for Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Now, Greg McElroy has this show. It's called Always College Football or something like that. It's on YouTube. It airs bi-weekly or weekly, what have you, and it's owned and controlled by ESPN, who Greg McElroy works for. Now, ESPN just had this massive layoff of, these names, these big time names, and one of those names was David Pollock. So the thing that kind of confused me was like this man offered to come on this show and spend about half the show talking about something that he got fired from ESPN to talk about. So, my question to you first, before I give my own opinion, what are you
Mhm.
giving this shit?
So let me just rebuttal back to you first, and ask some questions back to you. So he went on an ESPN affiliated talk show after he got fired, right?
Absolutely.
And then he talked about why he got fired on that talk show.
No, no,
He didn't. He
no.
didn't. He didn't allude to it at
He
all.
did his fucking job that he got fired for.
So he was still doing a job that he got. Okay, I got you. So, um, would this be a ranking on the part of him or ESPN's fault? Who's
This is
at fault?
both. This is both. This is
Oh,
all
okay.
entities involved.
Okay. So let me give you. Okay, first I'm gonna give David David's ranking. Um, Flagrant one, because like, why are you working for free? And then you knew you got fired, but still decided to come on this talk show. So that's kind of a G move too. So you were still working for free, but you said, forget it, I'm just gonna come on here anyway.
I'm
So
just gonna go
in the middle.
anyway, bruh.
And then ESPN, they can get a flagrant too, because how are you gonna allow this to happen as a multi-billion dollar entity? You can't let slip-ups like that happen. So flagrant 1 for David, flagrant 2 for ESPN.
Okay. Are you ready to hear my opinion?
Yes, sir. I can't wait.
I think it's a red card for all entities involved. It's just
Why?
simply because this is just a giant time, not necessarily a giant time waster, but in a sense of like, man, I don't want to say it, bro, but it's like a pimp in a hoe almost, man. I don't get it, bro. It's if you if you fired him for talking about college football to open up room and make space for people like who we gonna get into later on, which is Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
Why would you reach out to him like, hey, we know we fired you, but can you come back and talk and basically do your job? We fired you for it.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, that's fine. Absolutely. I have no problem coming back and doing the job that y'all fired me for. No problem at all. That's just
Because they fired him for a reason.
they fired him
Like,
for a reason. They fired him for a reason. If he was good enough at the job, he wouldn't have got fired.
crazy, crazy, crazy. All right.
Yeah, man.
So a red card, I give David the flagrant 1 and ESPN the flagrant 2. Either way, all of that's just egregious. Moving on to our second segment. Should we go for it? What's going on in the sports world and what we have to say about it? And should we go for it? Do we like it? Do we not like it?
Should be a good one this episode.
Yep. So I'm gonna just put these two together. So we have on one end of the spectrum, Undisputed, formerly hosted by Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless on Fox Sports, right? Yep. Now hosted by Skip Bayless, Keyshawn Johnson, recently with ESPN. Richard Sherman, great cornerback with the Seahawks, part of the Legion of Boom. And what's his name? Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin, great
Playmaker.
playmaker, one of the greatest Cowboys of all time. Cowboys still suck, but that's not important. So that's Undisputed. Those are all the hosts now. And then we have Shannon Sharp, who was previously with Skip Bayless on Undisputed. Now he's on First Take with Skip's former host, Stephen A. Smith on ESPN. So Skip Bayless went from First Take to Undisputed. So it's a lot of
Sounds like a
crisscrossing and
nasty ass breakup,
you
bro.
come here, you come there.
Sounds like a
So
nasty ass breakup.
first of all, what's Undisputed? What are your thoughts? And should we go for it?
I say it's cool for the time being. Um, it is pretty cool for the time being as a startup. But as for should we go for it? Nah, that shit's not gonna last too long. It's too many voices and opinions up there, and they all talking over each other. Skip Bayless is supposed to be the one, I guess, controlling the damn show and the segments and moving shit the fuck on. But I mean, hell, he up there doing the same goddamn thing. They up there just screaming over each other, basically. Every topic almost. Every topic almost. So it should be interesting seeing how, this works out every day, week to week. And we'll see if it stays or it goes from 4 to 3 to 2. So we shall see.
Yeah. They need a moderator. And like you said, I don't know if this format's gonna last very long. I'm pretty sure that they can stay, but they need to come on
Different
different
days,
days.
man. You rotating.
Um,
You just got rotating
because
guests or hosts. Whatever the fuck
Michael
you want to call it.
Irvin, they're, they're, they're all big, like energy type of,
Yeah, man.
boisterous type guy. All of them.
Personalities every fucking
And
where.
they need a moderator, and they need to have they need a moderator if they're gonna have all four of them on at the same time. But they really need to go to, okay, Richard Sherman, you come on a Monday, Keyshawn, you come on a Tuesday, Michael Irvin, you come on a Wednesday, and then the
Don't
next 2
forget
days,
Weezy got his
special
own.
guests.
Don't forget Weezy got his own day.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that was necessary. I'm definitely not going for that. I think Skip Bayless used the same. He be using Wayne for clout, but yeah. Moving on to ESPN. I'm pretty sure they're still gonna have all their extra guests and stuff, but I think I'm supposed to come on every Monday and Tuesday.
Monday and Tuesday, yes, sir.
Monday, Tuesday for the football season only. So
For he probably
uh,
gonna be the basketball too.
I hope so. I was just about to
I
ask you
hope
that. Do you
so
think
too.
he'll?
He probably I
Yeah,
think he signed a contract for Monday and Tuesday. I'm on first take on ESPN.
good, good.
I think that's what he signed. I don't know for sure, but with
Okay.
ESPN right now.
Yep. So my thing with this is I love it. I love it that they're both on ESPN together, but I still I feel like they have kind of the same like mindset. If you get what I'm saying. Like, of course, they'll disagree on certain topics and stuff, but they have the same mindset, which is kind of hard for like an argumentative show,
I don't
talk
know,
show,
man.
sports.
I don't know,
But they
man.
have their disagreement. And I love this stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I love this. I love Shannon Sharp, not because he's a LeBron fan like me, but love Shannon Sharp. Um, and I
Putting on for South
can't wait
Georgia.
for this. Yeah,
Putting on for
yes.
us.
So we're both. So my last question about this topic: what is going to be better in the long run, undisputed or first take?
First take. If Unc stay on first take, man. If Unc stay with first take. If Unc stay with ESPN, period. Unc can save ESPN. He will save ESPN, bro. Could you I could you imagine they may even figure out how to incorporate him within like NFL Countdown or NFL Live or something like that with
Oh yeah.
Marcus
Oh,
Spears and Ryan Clark and all them, man. Like
yeah. I bet you
Randy Moss.
Ryan Clark probably happy as hell to have Shannon Sharp with him as a co-worker.
Man, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, this is Shannon fucking Sharp we talking about. Do you not know the personality on this man? This man, and he's gonna be even more loose at ESPN.
Yeah. So yeah,
Ain't
I
no
agree
telling
with you.
what the
Yeah,
hell this man gonna do or say, bro. Ain't no telling, bro.
yeah, because he was kind of held back at Undisputed just a little bit.
Yeah, man. He still came on the show with a damn do rag, black and mild, cognac. He say some of that yak.
Yes, can't wait, can't wait. Our next topic in this segment, your favorite topic, I guess. I just want to hear you talk about this. Deion Sanders and fried chicken commercial. Let me hear it.
Nah, man. It's just I just feel us as a race, man. We've been set back. I get that money is money. Money is green. You for the money. You for the people. You for motivating the people. But bro, somewhere you just got to draw a line some goddamn well, bro. And having you and your whole fucking family on a KFC commercial eating fried chicken, dog. I just don't think anything else, anything else, anything else, anything else, bro. Just not that. Like I'm still. I can't even get on. I can't. I'm glad he got the bag. I'm glad all his kids. I'm glad they got the bag, man. But KFC, bro. And KFC on some hoe shit. Y'all some real hoes for reaching out to that man. Cause y'all fucking knew he was gonna fucking agree to it. Y'all fucking knew it. But yeah, fuck KFC, bro. Even though they still got good chicken. Fuck KFC, dog.
Not better than Popeyes. No, we ain't about to do this because this is
We not, bro.
we ain't about to be no Negroes out here, okay? Arguing over chicken. Come on now. But um, I'm not going for this either. But I get why he did it, and like, who wouldn't do it? Probably gonna get free KFC for the rest of your life, though. But like, I understand where you're coming from,
Like, what
and
that bag look like, bro? What did that bag look like? What in the
yeah,
world is in that bag? What you got in that bag? In the words of Ludacris.
yeah, and that is, should we go for it?
Damn, he proving some people right, man. I don't like it.
And lastly, we have where you would be in the gym. Just highlights in the world of sports. Let's talk about Jaylen Brown's contract. NBA player Jaylen Brown. Recently, back in July, signed a new contract, which was $304 million supermax extension for over 5 years. Biggest contract in NBA history.
It's just oh wow.
Ever. This is great. And good, he brought up good concepts while he was discussing being the highest paid NBA player in NBA history with a supermax contract of $304. He talked about building a Black Wall Street in Boston. He talked about a concept known as group economics, basically keeping money within one's community so we can build wealth over time. So I thought those were two very important things that I liked. Now, putting him back on my sports hat, did he deserve that contract? I don't think so. But am I glad he got that contract? Hell yes. As a Black man
Yeah.
in America, I'm glad he got that contract, and I hope he doesn't beat the Bucks. And
So
yeah,
you don't deserve it.
no, he does. He doesn't deserve it, but I'm glad he got it.
No, I'm saying, why do you think he doesn't deserve it?
He's not the top shooting guard in the league.
He's not the top two guard in the league.
No,
Who's the top two guard in the league?
top shooting guard in the league. That's a great question. I did not think of that, but there's still James Harden, who's not worth that money, but I think he's better than Jaylen Brown.
I
There
don't think
is
James Harden is the top two guard, and I don't think he may be top five, but
He's not the top five.
I say he may be
Okay, hold
top
on.
five. This is a whole nother
Okay,
topic. This
let's.
is a whole nother. This is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
whole nother
Anyways,
topic.
congratulations to
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown. Um, let's see what they do this season. And I'm glad that he is using his money wisely. Next topic in the segment. Prayers for Bronny James. I said our prayers up to him.
And prayers. How's he doing? Is he in stable condition? Is he back with the team?
Yeah, so LeBron James' son had got cardiac arrest.
Cardiac arrest, basically a mini heart attack.
Mini heart attack. And it was sent a scare all throughout the social media stratosphere, throughout the sports world, throughout the world in general. How somebody so young, wow, it's not impossible, but rare for somebody that young to have cardiac arrest. But last I heard, he was doing good. I hope he gets to play this season, but not at the expense of his health. You can wait. LeBron can wait for him to come to the league. And you have the means to, as far as money goes, to actually be well off, even if you don't touch a basketball again, which I hope he does get to touch a basketball again. But if he doesn't, he'll be good. I just want him and the James family just to be careful. Don't push him past his limits and do whatever the doctor says. And if it's okay to play, get out there. I can't wait to see Bronny at USC up in California. But yeah, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, man, my thoughts are genuinely like, how deep do we think USC is going to go in the tournament? Because if they're training that fucking hard to where LeBron James's eldest son, who I would assume maybe not, has the same work ethic and regimen as his father, but I don't know, man. Practice at USC. Put him in the
Now, do
hospital,
we
man.
know
It's
if
crazy.
it was because of their practice, or was it linked to
I believe it was
their
during practice, my
genetics?
guy.
Or yeah, I
I'm
know, but like, was it because of the intensity of
the intensity
the
of
practice?
practice. That's the only thing I could think of to make a.
I thought it was something like a
So
genetic.
was he not? So if he's not following the nutrition that he should be following, then that's also problematic. Either way, we kind of it's there's a problem being swept under the rug because it's like, well, we just want him to be okay. I get that, but like, what happened? Did we ever find that
Uh,
out?
I hope we will find it out soon, but if not,
USC better be a good ass basketball team this year.
yeah, yep,
They better be good as hell because if they're not, then we got this kid in the hospital. What after the like what's like the first couple of practices or like the first he was just
yep,
training.
yep.
What the fuck?
So
But whatever. I don't know, man. That's crazy.
prayers for
That's
Bronny.
fucking crazy. Prayers.
And lastly, real quickly, want to give congratulations to the World Championship uh, winners, people like Shakari Richardson and who we stated before, Noah Lyles, U.S. sprinters and U.S. track and field in general is ready for Paris next year. So congratulations to them. Souf, any quick last words?
Congrats to them, man. Can't wait for the motherfucking Olympics. Say Shakari. Boy, she back, boy. Where she
Yes,
back?
baby.
She back.
All right,
South. For sure.
join us for a part 2 toilet talk.
Part
We'll be
two.
closing. Thank you for